Oh, welcome everybody to RQ1. In the bottom left it is Nightmare, playing as the blue Protoss, and in the top right, and in the red it is the red Zerg. Red. It is dark. Actually, he's red. Okay, so PvZ, first day, sorry, first time of the day here, PvZ matchup. Let's see what the cybernetics score brings us for Christmas, what the tech choice is gonna be. Okay, that's interesting. So he doesn't do it. He was just preparing. He was timing out to make a forge. Now he makes a cybernetic score. So this is interesting. That's something new. I like it. Okay, so not going for the Nexus first. And in fact, he did have a forge queued up there for a second, in case Dark did go for that gold base. So that's an interesting tendency you can see there from Nightmare. So his response to a gold base would be a cannon rush. We would try and poke that one out. And yeah, he has a build lined up where he can then basically go back and say, alright, it's not there. So I'm gonna use the cybernetics core now and get a little bit early attack. But I'll delay my Nexus a tiny bit for this. I'm gonna get an adept first here. Gonna go for a Stargate, it seems like. 150. Come on, you can plant it now. There we go. Okay, Oracle on the way here after Void Ray. And he's not gonna go for the one close to his base, he's just gonna go across the map. This of course was not seen by Dark, so he does not know that there's a Void Ray. Smartly already though pulling his Overlord in defensible positions here. And this might just be unlucky. Maybe he can get one. There's no transfuse in this queen. He indeed does get an Overlord there, excuse me. I'm running a little bit dry, I'm gonna grab a water here. Oracle coming into 2 queens, and the Spore Crawl is not gonna find anything over here. The Void Ray is still trying to look for some damage, but yeah, he's just gonna tag a drone and then needs to move out. Do Void Rays need another buff? Do we need to get them back to where they were? Old strength? Do they need to be cheaper? Do they need to have more health? Do they need to be faster? Do they need to have a damage upgrade? a researchable one. We can go Voidry damage. Do they maybe need a range upgrade? Voidry range and speed. Would that be helpful? Do we just give them a disruptor ability so he can just throw a disruption ball? Oh my god, that Oracle is in peril here. He needs to pull back. And gets it out there, alive. But only 2 Stargate units, so very light on the Stargate commitment here and going into a ton of extra gateways. Twilight with Blink Robotic on the way here, and the Voidry is trying to poke away at this base, but she's gonna go away. Because it was made to go away here by Dark. Just shoot it away. Link's committing on those rocks here. Nothing happening really, man. This is such a light pressure game. I think the only thing that was killed is 1, 2 drones and Overlord. Oh, it's 2 Overlords and 2 Links. So 2 of each. A perfect game for Nightmare so far. Oh my crazy godness. Oh, Robotics Bay on the way here. Only 1 Robo so far. There we go. 2nd Robo on the way. This is a Natosis pylon, by the way, guys. Look at this. And this is your pylon. Turn the camera at the right angle. You can go with a thing here. Boop. It goes the same way as this rotation of this pylon thingy. Boop. Boop. Kinda cool. Boop. Alright, this is the most interesting thing that happened here in this game so far. As you definitely did see there, we have roaches on the side of Dark. Just cleaning up the map a little bit. And yeah, what is the end game plan? There's going to be a Ling composition in production. We do not have a lot of upgrades going. There's only +1 melee, it seems. Kind of wondering why not melee and damage, but yeah. Oh wow, that's some great stasis traps actually. Finally that Oracle coming into play. This might still be enough roaches just to overpower this army here. Nightmare's been trading very well though. Blinking away as best as you can. You don't want to lose these Stargate units here in the middle of the map. Oh, Nightmare a little bit greedy there, trying to go. He went for a roach assassination to lose a stalker now though. And another stalker, and definitely not worth it. Not worth it. God, English is such a tough language. Bane speed finished. They're ready to run into the main, into the natural, into the 3rd base, into anything. And Dark's gonna push into the 4th base here. At the same time, Banes are coming in. They have been seen, and Nightmare's on the case, and he's gonna blink in and completely deflect those guys. But he will lose his 4th base down here. Not going to keep that one alive, I'm afraid. Bane's trying to come in here again for the assassination, but not going to find too much. It's going to be a Nexus though for his troubles. Another Link run in, and this time there's no shield battery as it was unpowered earlier. And this time finally we are finding some damage here for Dark. That's a funny happy Link and not happy anymore. Dark is sitting very light on 72 drones and very aggressive postured. +1, +2 on the way here. This seems to be like one of the older styles of PvZ or ZVP when, oh yeah, that's where you want to detonate your Bane Star. When the matchup did have still more damage on those Banes against light, so they would do the extra stuff there. But they would one-shot probes, right? At +2. And yeah, that's not gonna be happening anymore. But this is what was all the rage. Just go into a very quick +1 and try to keep on trading with Bane and Ling. I mean, it still can work, but you need 2 Banes to connect, not 1. And he's gonna have plenty to connect here. He's gonna have plenty as well again to take out this base, and then he's just gonna pull back. Storm finally finished, but just a little bit too late, it feels like. And yeah, this is looking great for Dark so far. Nightmare is completely pushed back into his corner of the map, and he's been losing workers and bases left and right here. He never really gets to utilize his fourth base, really. To get some return investment, he needs to set up another base down here. Trade's been looking good for Dark. Look at it. I mean, I guess not, but he's been mining way more. So it doesn't even matter. Have a look at the income. It's been greatly favoring Dark the last 2 to 3 minutes here. He's even pushing out this far with the queens. The Voidra needs to evacuate here. Oracle still in place to attack that army. And another base being taken here for our red Zerg player. And he's just rotating his drones. So we are looking at Ultralisks now, at a Hive, and Burrow Research. And on the other side, it's Immortals being produced, so they're gonna be fine against the Ultralisk transition. I mean, against Roaches you kinda also want Immortals, they're good. And not as good against Lynx, but yeah. You still have your Colossus, right? They're great against Lynx. But yeah, definitely not what you're looking for here. As Nightmare. I mean, if there's gonna be a big Ultra swing, then hey, happy cracking. If not, Immortals are kind of a wasted investment, again. Not a terrible unit, but it's just not good against Linkbanes. Specifically Lynx. Overload speed coming in, I wonder what he's using that for. He's not gonna lose the Voidra though, I love it. The Voidra has like... oh, it has 14 kills, man. That's actually a crazy good Voidra. One of the best Voidras I've ever seen in Legacy of the Void. In PvZ, in this meta, in the recent 3 years. There we go. This is fighted enough. Dark is just taking his time and he's playing this super slow. Now he's going for a 5 Dropper-Lord approach here onto the west side. And Nightmare is gonna struggle against this. He has his army fully committed to the south here, where he's trying to take extra bases. But this is gonna be cancelled again, out of position here. Nightmare chilling around his gold base. Tried to take 2 bases at once, didn't work out. And now we do have the +3 Adrenalings coming into the main base here. I'm pretty sure they do have Adrenal. Have a quick check, but yeah, they do have Adrenal here. Coming into that natural. Another group of Lynx, basically everywhere, hitting everywhere right now. If you could snipe those Templars would be great. He's not gonna find only one of them. He's gonna find this Nexus though. He's gonna get this cancelled. He has so many Lynx in the main base. 40 probes are going down. So many buildings are going down. And the army is trying to rotate back to deal with this, but the damage has already happened. And now they hide here, so he can go back and hit the fleet beacon if he wants to later. And try and hide. He has 3 more in this Dropper-Lord. The War Prism tried to do some magic across the map, but so many things in position here. Queens and the Spore Crawler. And this forward outpost is also gonna completely get destroyed. So no return investment from this base as well here. Nightmare's kind of bleeding out on the map here. He's trading better, but he's just mining so much less. It's insane. And even though he's finally dealing damage somewhere, he's still gonna get wrecked here again at home. Can't make out ways. Where does he have one? Someone here. There's one Zealot poking at this mineral line. That was an observer trick, by the way. You don't know where something's happening, you just go into their vision and then you'll see where the vision is on the minimap. Yeah, look at this, the creep's already at the natural. He gets like a creep tumor here and here. Gonna creep the buildings. Ultras are here. Gold base has been taken. gold gas or purple gas been taken. Dark keeps on expanding, and another big ultra force to the top as well. He did just blow up a ton of Banes onto these rocks. I did hear them, I didn't see it, I did hear them. But he can still, he has so much money left, he can still just overrun his opponent. Needs to be a little bit careful. This is a good composition against Ultralisk heavy composition at Ling. Storm, Archon and Immortal is very strong against these guys. Like 5 Immortals against, sorry, 5 Ultras against 3 Immortals? I feel like this should go grossly in the way of the Ultralisks, but maybe it's just too little support for them. Only Banes, no links with it. We have, as we have on the top here. And yeah, stasis. This is not freeze Ultralisks, by the way. So if you ever wonder, hey, how do I actually counter stasis wards as stuck? Oh, you use Ultras. They have the Frenzied attribute, which means immune to snare, stun, mind control, and movement altering effects. So stasis, they are gonna trigger the stasis, but it's not gonna affect them. A Nightmare slowly crawling onto the map here. Finally, we're gonna see a Nidus Worm here from Dark. He just needs to get something into the main base to create some vision, and then he's gonna be in whenever he wants to. Nightmare's trying to expand downwards here into the bottom. There's a lot of fresh bases, so I don't hate the approach. This map is very big. He still has a lot to mine. He needs to get this mining up and running here though again. He has so little probes, it feels like 50. Maybe they're not split correctly. First of all, he does not need to lose his army like this. These Ultras are getting super healed by those queens right now. Finally off creep here. But yeah, going back again, he's probably gonna heal them up again. Yeah, look at that. Oh, he's killing his own units already. Gonna kill another Stalker. No, he only wanted one more extra unit, it seems. Yeah, I want to see something. And Night is into the main now, Dark. Please give us the excitement. We have a ton of lurkers now out as well. Dark coming in, trying to assassinate this base. He's gonna succeed, and maybe he can even find a kill on the gold base. This would be a great pick-off. Even just the probes are gonna be a good pick-off for him. He's gonna pay with a ton of links though. He just has so many, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh my god, that's the worst engage ever. Those poor links. But he's gonna get another snipe on this, another castle on this Nexus. He did burrow those guys, by the way. And I doubt Nightmare saw that one, as he was also busy cancelling the Nexus down at the bottom. Yeah, Dark is trying to come in and kill as many probes as he can right now. He's gonna throw down a Nidus finally here on the left side. Another wave of links coming in, trying to kill as many probes as they can. One more bird link over here. And yeah, just one speed overlord coming in, creating a Nidus. It's actually finished, but there's nothing inside, so... Dark definitely missing an opportunity there. Unfortunate. And the past few minutes he has been trading very badly, by the way. We're looking at a almost 10k resource difference here. I didn't actually want to check this one, I wanted to check this one. He lost 8 Ultras already. Only killed those 3 mortals. He lost so many Banes, so many links. But he's still completely controlling the map, and now he's going in and starting to kill buildings here, building and tech. But he needs to keep on resetting these 2 bases down here. This is all Nightmare does have. If Dark goes back there and keeps on hitting those again and again. Oh my god, this is a big one. Getting a second Knight is up here, so many links. There's even Ultralisks inside. Remember, he still has this Lurker composition. One Ravager, a low Ultralisk. Such a funny thing. Such a funny composition to attack with. It's like the Leftovers. You know the Expendables, like the movie? This is like the movie The Leftovers. Oh, if he could get a snipe on that upgrade would be great. It's not gonna happen though. And we finally do some Lurker sieging here. The gold base. Or maybe if he could get this army completely destroyed, then there would be no way for Nightmare to come back in this game, because he simply cannot reproduce this one. Oh, losing the Oracle. Pooh, it's gonna keep it alive for now. And there we go. But yeah, all of these Lurkers, it should be enough. As I say that though, the big flank comes in from those carriers and the extra Archons here. The world is on fire though at Protoss base. Oh, it's only one Ultralisk. He should get killed. And Dark evacuating his bases. You can even jump into the Nidus one. And try and kill this base down here, but Shield Battery Overcharge is gonna do the trick. And suddenly Nightmare is not looking so bad anymore, does he? In this best of 3, in this first map. Oh, we're gonna have some Banes though, but there's no probes anymore. Where's he gonna run those Banes? He's just gonna run into the static D, try to blow up whatever he can here. Gonna get 3 and the pylon. He's gonna lose a base though. But this army does not seem breakable. And he still has bases to evacuate here, to mine from. That's a greedy base. Kind of in Nightmare's lawn. Nightmare playing some very long late games here tonight. This is being spotted, a little bit out of position. Over here might have been the better position, but of course very tough to correctly decide there. And now it kind of comes out down to an engagement. So both players definitely can win this, but the banks are low enough that it literally matters the next fight. Whoever wins this decisively is gonna win the game. If they kind of both reset their armies, they're both still in it. But if they go, yeah, if one just trades poorly, it's gonna be the win for the other one. There we go. Storm's coming in here, looking good so far here for Nightmare, but as I say that, the Corruptor's swarming in, getting completely demolished by those Archons though. They are still killing the carriers, and this might be a reset for both parties in a way. I'm gonna get the last carrier here. Oh, excuse me, there's one more carrier, and those Infestors are getting sniped by that 3 Interceptors right now. That's some crazy play here. Finally, everything in the air does perish, except for the War Prism, by the way, and the Oracle. But I think you are happy as Dark. He keeps most of his Lurkers alive, like 7, 8 even. He has a few Corruptors, he has a few of his Spellcasters still live in. And he basically got every unit that was worth money inside of Nightmare's army. He got all the carriers, all the Archons, all... and what was the last thing? And the rest. All the carriers, all the Archons. Those are the big twos. Now he's just gonna shove him. Should be enough to take out the game here, but Nightmare's not gonna give it to him freely. He's definitely gonna try to hold his ground, but I love the Nidus to instantly reinforce here as well. Get it transfused, another queen on the way. Very small if reinforcements coming out, but it's gonna be enough in the end, and Dark's gonna take the game. definitely feeling that 5 AM. And those long games, man. Long games. Okay, so next map is gonna be Amphion. Nightmare Against Dark. This could end up being another big split map scenario here. Right, let's hop into game. In the top left, we do have Nightmare, and in the bottom left, we do have Dark. Nightmare, give me Cannon Rush. Come on, I know you can probably like make something happen. You set up pylon over here, push out with cannons from here, and the gate and stuff. Okay. Pylon and the cannon. I kind of want to see this now, actually. First time I think about this, but I mean, you're not immediately into range of anything, but you didn't go into the Robo style cannon rush. I want to see this now, man. Amphion cannon rushes. Need to mine out these. I think it's pockets of 10, so it's 40 minerals. That's a lot of commitment. But it also keeps your probe super safe. And you can kind of mine it out afterwards on this area. You can push through whenever you want to. Yeah, it's kind of, I want to see this now executed, man. It's kind of cool. Alright. Looks like another Stargate to me. And there we go, probe coming in. And back to safety here, but the depth is not ready yet. Those two links might just get the kill here. Very aggressive. But he'll definitely get a full scout here. Let's see the target. So Nightmare is someone who is sometimes... Oh, raids around. And another one. Raids around. Man. Yeah, Nightmare is known to play Twilight timings from time to time. You'll be willing to go into glaives, into charge openings even. Not gonna be the case this time though. Gonna be another Oracle opening this time though. No Void Ray first. Getting the confirmation with that Overlord would be great, yeah. It's gonna see and find out. Hey, you have a disco ball common in here. That's gonna be enough information for our Zerg player. Bolts his defenses as he sees fit. Oh my god, he's gonna lose the Oracle maybe. Oof, he gets 4 drones and a cancel. That's pretty good damage. And he stays alive. He took a ton of hull damage though. But I guess it's okay for a red Oracle. You can trade four drones at this stage. It's a nice trade, I guess, for the Oracle player. As long as it's alive, it's gonna be able to do things. And 2 more, maybe a 3rd one here. No, he's gonna lose this second Oracle though. He's only gonna get lava here, and this could be a greedy one. He's gonna get a second drone here. Okay, the low Oracle does actually get away. And more damage than the died one. And Phoenix to snipe these overlords. And of course a Phoenix, just like making one Phoenix, does signal to Dark he's willing to just immediately go into Phoenixes if he needs to. And this is a map which is also not bad for mutas, especially in this matchup as well, which is a rare thing to see in general recently. But these days, yeah, do mutas need to be stronger. He's gonna lose the second Oracle. Only the Phoenix remaining here. The Stargate unit retention not good here for Nightmare in this game. This is gonna get man out. So much for the Stargate opening. It didn't really do anything here for Nightmare. I mean, he got some worker kills, 6 worker kills, which is not terrible, but it's just not enough. To losing the oracles, if both would be red, I would be perfectly fine with this. So you could go ahead and start setting up stasis wards around your 3rd or with your blink push and tag the army and stuff like that. Just losing them on the tail end for like a last drone, I'm definitely not a fan. Right, Dark already with the infestation pit, and he's going into Night Swarm, so this is most likely going to be swarm hosts. And this Phoenix could just get the scout. Oh, he's not gonna go in. So unfortunate here for Nightmare. There's one Ling over here. Oh, he will spot this Nidus before popping. That's a great find here for Nightmare. If he can now utilize this information for his personal gain, that would be great, but I think he's just a tiny bit too late. He's gonna lift one of these. But yeah, he's not gonna get a kill, at least not now. Lings are gonna probe the other side here. Gonna try to go for the kill now. He's actually gonna get it. Needs to be careful, he wants to kill that Nidus worm badly as well. There we go, on the east side, the second Nidus worm just pop up. Oh man, these 2 locusts, they're dealing so much damage. So Nidus on the left is taken out. And we're starting to see more and more swarmers here ended up. There's also a range attack on those locusts, so they deal actually a huge amount of damage, 11 damage on 0.4, wow, 0.43 damage count. That's so crazy. They're attacking faster than Zerglings without adrenaline. Can you imagine this? They're shooting faster than Zerglings. I mean, look at the Stalkers, how slow they shoot. When the Stalker shoots 1 time, the Locust shoots 3 times. The issue with Swarm Host composition is that it's rough to be in a straight up fight here, but well, Dark is just gonna throw out Locusts right now and just gonna throw them on top of the army here. Just gonna say, alright, let's just go straight up push with these guys. And yeah, this is a nice angle for these Colossus. They're finding so much damage. They're 13 and 20 kills on this. Most of them have been Lynx and Locusts though, but yeah. A great angle of defense there for Nightmare. Oh, did not micro those. You can just blink away here, Nightmare. There we go. He doesn't want this base to keep alive. He's microing into the wrong direction and they simply just kill buildings so fast. Oh, getting those two Colossi is so huge. Oh boy. He only gets one, but it's so big in a big way. Good observer position. It's gonna find this Nidus before it goes up. It's gonna destroy it. There we go. Another group of swarm hosts coming out here. The last wave of locusts maybe to really solidify the lead here. Killing an upgrade would be great. +3 on the way. If you could find that one. He's gonna go ahead and try to kill the Stargate. But yeah, cloak on the way. Mothership's gonna keep everything safe. Good stuff here. Now transitioning into a Lurker Hydra composition here. Still with some roaches. You kind of want to have this mine out at this point, right? It's dark. Kind of want to be able to rotate there. Oh, this could be a great attack here. Let's see how these locusts are going to fare. They should be able to take out the space. There we go. Another base dying here for our Pros player. Did he just lose another Colossus to a bad rally? No, he only lost the one now. And that natural. Oh. It's trying to go for a big recall into the main base, but already so many defenses in place. Just gonna decide against it. Pull back the mothership. He wanted to go for a play on the tech. And instead he just has to recall the mothership. Oh my god, it's even gonna just go die. Another knight is screaming its way into the berth. Into the map here. So when you know their lungs are intact, they need to scream when they pop. It's just a thing that needs to happen. Everybody just needs to accept it. I'm gonna try to kill the forge now, but no upgrade going anymore, so a little bit late to that one. Nice grab here on those two Colossi. It's gonna get none of them though. Beautiful pullback here. And Nightmare manages to kill the base. Has been looking good here. Oh, this is a huge supply block actually. It's sitting at 158 supply here, Dark that is. He's gonna try to harass these bases here on the top, but doesn't really seem to work out as he plans this to. Finally land those locusts. Is gonna kill one of the spaces. Boom, one is gone. The other one should stay alive as they are all stuck here right now, while everything's being microed at the front. Got the death zone there in form of the ramp and storm, and we also do have some grabs coming in now also onto the ramp. So yeah, everything dies on the ramp. You know what happens on the ramp stays on the ramp. Oh my god, those stalkers, that's a bad blink. That's such a bad blink. He was definitely underestimating these lurkers over there, and now he's looking at the super flimsy army. He lost like, I don't know, 5 or 6 stalkers for literally nothing. He's still kind of looking terrible shape here right now, but have you ever seen unupgraded +3 adepts? There's still one with his army. No glaived. Trying to spend his gas bank here. Ton of Archons coming in, but I think this last Shura is not gonna be enough. Swarmhosts keep on adding value and value. As you can see, a lot more resources lost here for Nightmare. 22k to 15k on the end of Dark, and Dark's playing so efficiently. He's just not gonna die to this. And this is literally the last hit squad here from Nightmare. He's trying to make something happen, but spaces keep on getting killed and killed and killed. This roach man just sitting here because it doesn't need to move. There's locusts moving for it. Now even a knight is trying to flank this army coming home. Not gonna happen, but cool idea. And just Hydra's running into the main base. There's a prism with a storm. Only one storm. Gonna pop the Archon and then retreat. Or maybe even just gonna take the high ground and take the fight. Nope. Can he kill that Colossi? Yeah. Gonna find the Colossi even. Now going for the main base. Sorry, for the natural base here. These need to go ahead and attack as well. There we go. And GG. Ducks gonna take the series. Wow.